I think we've seen quite a lot of our large enterprise customers moving away from roaming. I think that's a trend that we predicted several years ago, and we've continued to maintain that stance. I think the sophistication of the enterprise customers require more localized connectivity, more of a high-performance network. I think what we've seen that the move towards sort of narrowband is more towards Cat1 biz instead of the LTE-M. And I think that we're seeing a lot of that, and I think it's also, a trend that we'll see maybe in years to come with 5G RedCap in the same sort of same trajectory. I think that first of all, I think as an industry, we've all been slightly disappointed with the availability of narrowband. Perhaps it's available in some, major cities, and there's been a lot of trials, but I think as an industry, we failed the enterprise customers with narrowband. It's not available, and I think we're going to have to find a solution for that. On top of that roaming over narrowband is not available, so it's consistent to what we were predicting before, that it really needs to be local. That never happened. And I think that we would need to go closer to the edge. It's a trend that we're looking at across our enterprise customers with their needs. We need to be closer to the edge as their requirements are for more localized connectivity, and their GDPR requirements, their high performance for local devices, especially we're looking at the car industry or tracking devices. I think that a lot of that needs to be local than roaming. I think let's stick to the basics. We could do with a bit of AI perhaps in predictions, and where network anomalies and things like that, we use that. Apart from that, I don't want to throw in, I wouldn't want the industry to waste its time throwing in AI at the end of every sentence. I think last year or the year before that, everybody was telling me that crypto and IoT was the biggest thing that we have to do. So I think if we stick to the basics of the tool itself, as anomaly detections, some security elements perhaps, and some benefits of that, maybe a sophisticated data analysis tool, at least for now. So I think there's definitely a room for the Multi-IMSI application, because the eSIM solved part of the issue, apart from the fact that we also solved shipping millions of tons of plastic around the world. The eSIM is still connected to a single operator and doesn't offer uniform control for our enterprise customers. The enterprise customers want to have that control across the board of their service provisioning. Again, the car industry would definitely benefit from a Multi-IMSI solution where it's controlled, would have a single sort of pane of glass of control, but also have a security policy across all the packet gateways around the world, so where they're delivering their data back to their own sort of IT environments. So in 2024, we're expanding our global infrastructure. floLIVE will continue to serve sort of our MNO and enterprise customers through deployments of our packet gateways and packet cores. To date, we have 70 packet gateways spread around the world, and we'll continue to deploy from any major city. But we're also going and expanding in different parts of the world where use cases such as the automotive business, for example, where they might be served very well in sort of Central Europe or the US. However, when it comes to sort of remote areas, they can't serve their customers, and they can't do the diagnostic, and they can't do software updates. So for that industry, we'll be serving, the MNOs themselves might need the packet gateways in order to serve their automotive customers. And that's what we're expanding. We're focusing on the infrastructure.